Hi, Professor Abu. My name is John Gallagher. We are the group 4. This is the video group assignment, and we're going to talk about leadership styles. So first, we're going to talk about the definitions, the importance of adopting different leadership styles, and the common leadership style.
Good day. I am Adiola Kende, one of Group 4 members. I am here today to introduce what leadership style is. Leadership style is the method and behavior a leader adopts in managing, motivating, and directing their followers. It determines how leaders implement plans and strategies to accomplish given objectives while accounting for expectations of stakeholders and well-being of their team. Why do leaders adopt different leadership styles? 1. To improve collaboration and motivation, to increase employee engagement, and to strengthen team effectiveness. There are different types of leadership styles, but for the sake of this presentation, only 7 leadership styles will be discussed. Autocratic leadership, pace-setting leadership, transformational leadership, coaching leadership, delegating leadership, and affiliative leadership. And this will be discussed extensively by my other group members. Thank you.
Autocratic leadership. Autocratic leadership is a management style where one person takes control of all the decisions and take very little inputs from others in the group. Autocratic leaders make choices and decisions based on their own beliefs and do not involve others for their suggestion or advice. In other words, autocratic leader has the ultimate power and authority over others and takes little to no consultation from other people in the company. Common examples of autocratic leaders are Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Bill Gates. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were autocratic leaders in early days of their company and later changed to different leadership styles. Talking about characteristics of an autocratic leader, he is very confident, very clear in his vision, well structured, responsible, decisive, and do fewer discussions before taking any major step in the firm. Pros and cons of autocratic leaderships. Talking about positives first, an autocratic leader ensures faster decision-making process, as he is the only one taking major decisions in the firm. An autocratic leader is clear with his communication, and this supports faster decision-making. An autocratic leader improves productivity of the team, provides results from inexperienced team, and provides clarity on structures and roles in the firm. Talking about negatives now, an autocratic leadership results in micromanagement. This could be sometimes stressful for other team members. Autocratic leaderships create dependency on skill of the leader, discourage culture of feedback, creates a high pressure working environment, and lastly lacks creativity as no other person is giving input to the leader. Suitable jobs for an autocratic leader. There are several workplaces where direct command of senior is to be followed. Such places could be ideal for an autocratic leader. Examples of such places are military, police, and fire department. An autocratic leader can become a correctional officer too.
Hello everyone, I'm Asim Ben Ismail. My student number is 3012-30608. I'm going to talk about base setting leadership. Definition for it is base setting is a leadership approach in which team members are held to high standards and expectations. As implied by the name, the leader establishes the base of their group or organization by advocating a strategy that can be summed up as do as I do now. The elements for base-setting leadership is self-motivation, clearly communicated requirements, innovative, and trend-setting.
Hello, my name is John Gallagher. I'm going to talk about transformational leadership. So for the introduction, transformational leadership is a leadership style that focuses on inspiring and motivating followers to achieve their full potential and perform at their best. It involves creating a vision for the organization or team and communicating it in a way that inspires others to work forward towards it. Transformational leaders also support and develop their followers by providing coaching, mentorship, and opportunities for growth and development. Also, transformational leaders often exhibit the following characteristic: inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, and idealized influence. So, for the pros and cons, increased motivation and engagement. Transformational leaders inspire their followers to go beyond what is expected of them, leading to increased motivation and engagement. Also, it's proof that this leadership improves morale by creating a positive and supportive work environment. Transformational leaders can boost morale and foster a sense of loyalty among their team members. Also, increase innovation. Transformational leaders encourage creativity and innovation by challenging their followers to think outside the box and take risks. Also, improve performance. Transformational leaders set high standards and provide support and feedback to help their followers achieve their goals, leading to improved performance. So, for the cons, first we have time consuming. Transformational leadership requires a significant investment of time and energy on the part of the leader. As such, they must build a strong relationship with their followers and provide ongoing support and guidance. Also, dependency. Transformational leaders can sometimes create a dependency on themselves, as their followers might become too reliant on their guidance and support. Also, we have lack of structure. Sometimes lack of structure can clear direction, which can lead to confusion and uncertainty among followers. And also, the last one is high expectations. Leaders set high expectations for their followers, which can be challenging to meet and may lead to a burnout or frustration. So for the suitable industries, for example, we have technology companies. The fast-paced and constantly evolving nature of the technology industry requires leaders who can inspire their team and to think outside the box and drive innovation. Also, education institutions. This sector where leaders must inspire and motivate students, teachers, and staff to achieve their full potential. Also, healthcare companies. The healthcare industry is facing significant challenge and change, and transformational leadership can help healthcare organizations adapt and thrive. And also, obviously, startups. Startups often require leaders who can inspire their teams to take risks, think creatively, and adapt quickly to changing circumstances. So, for lastly, here we have some examples of transformational leaders. First, we have Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, and Steve Jobs.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Akash Makwana. My student ID is 301225988, and I am here to talk about a leadership style that is coaching leadership. Coaching leadership is a type of leadership that places an emphasis on fostering personal growth and empowerment among individuals, members of a team by providing continuous coaching and assistance. Coaching leaders do more than merely delegate responsibilities. They work closely with the people of their team to assist them in recognizing their own strengths and shortcomings, in establishing objectives for themselves, and in acquiring the information and the abilities necessary to attain those goals. One of the key characteristics of coaching leadership includes a more effective degree of assistance and direction from coaching leader. Coaching leaders engage in active listening, asking clarifying questions, and giving constructive criticism to help their teams develop. Helping their team members grow personally and professionally, coaching leaders provide direction and encouragement. Coaching leaders collaborate with their teams by soliciting advice and feedback from employees to maintain efficient workflow. Leaders who coach their team insist on accountability from their members and encourage them to take charge of their personal development. One of the advantages of coaching type leadership is increase employment engagement, better communication, succession planning, personal development. Talking about the disadvantages, it is time consuming. It sometimes give inconsistent result, and mostly the group members are dependent on the leader. In summary, coaching leadership is highly effective in developing team members, improving performance, developing careers, building strong teams, personal development. However, it may not be suitable for time sensitive situation, or if there are many experienced team members, or if there is a lack of trust and lack of interest within the team.
Hi, I'm Prashant Pereira. I'll be explaining delegative leadership. Delegative leadership is a leadership style in which the leader delegates decision making and task completion to their subordinates, giving them a high degree of freedom to operate. In this style of leadership, the leader provides minimal guidance, direction, and support, and allows their subordinates to make decisions and solve problems on their own. Delegative leaders typically provide their subordinates with necessary resources and tools to complete their tasks, but do not actively monitor their progress and provide feedback. Instead, they rely on their subordinates to take responsibility for their own work and manage their own performance. This leadership style can be effective in situations where subordinates are highly skilled and motivated and have a high degree of expertise and experience. Advantages: delegative leaders provide their subordinates with a high level of freedom which can increase their sense of empowerment and motivation. Expert utilization: this leadership style can be effective in situations where subordinates have a higher level of expertise and knowledge than the leader, which allows the leader to delegate decision making to those with more knowledge. Flexibility style that allows subordinates to work in a way that suits their individual strengths and preferences. Quick decision making: delegative leaders do not micromanage or control subordinates' every move, which can lead to quick decision making and problem solving. Disadvantages: lack of direction and guidance. Subordinates may feel lost and uncertain without sufficient guidance from their leader. Ineffective decision making. Delegative leaders may not have all the information they need to know to get informed decisions, which can lead to poor outcomes. Lack of accountability. Subordinates may feel not accountable for their work, which can lead to lack of ownership and responsibility. Poor communication. Unmotivated and underperforming team members. Delegative leadership can be ineffective to subordinates with lack of necessary skills and motivations or experience to complete their tasks effectively. Delegative leadership is suitable for following industries: technology companies, research teams, creative industries, design firms, where quick decision making is highly important. Companies like Google, Microsoft, Virgin, Zappos, Pixar, and Whole Food Market follow delegative leadership styles.
Hi, Professor. This is Carlo, and I'm going to give a brief introduction to affirmative leadership. Affirmative leadership is a leadership style which emphasizes strong relationship among members. This kind of leadership style always prioritizes well-being of members and always focus on team collaborations. Due to this special kind of leadership, it has its own pros and cons. The advantage of this leadership is that it can increase the trust, loyalty, and commitment among members. Moreover, it can boost the morale of the whole team. Due to the good relationship among members, the conflict among team members can be reduced. And this action lead to a positive working environment and which can uh, result in a increased productivity. However, due to the lack of input from the leaders, the whole team will be lack of direction. Moreover, it is too focused on relationship, and which means it's less focused on the efficiency and the reality. Moreover, hence this kind of leadership style is not really effective in high competitive environment. The affirmative leadership style also requires strong interpersonal skills among employees, and all employees should be team players, and those employees should always willing to learn and grow. Therefore, affirmative leadership is not suitable for all industry, but it would be quite effective in some industries such as NGO, some kind of startup companies, and the creative industry.
Well, Professor, that's all. Thank you for watching our presentation. Once again, we're Group 4, and please find attached the link for the YouTube video.